Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Well, this next mission I was gonna try and, test to see if there was a good difference between the Elite Valor fighters and the, other ships that I have. But I realized this mission, there's no dogfighting in it, so it doesn't help at all. So, yeah, we're just gonna go to a step between stars and we're gonna get it done. Alright, here we go. Never seen Joint Command so active, sir. These are preparations for a mighty battle. The rest of the senior staff is being briefed in another area. Our orders are to meet with the Chief Logistics Officer. Understood, I'll find the Chief Logistics Officer. Is that her? That's her.
You're just in time. Please follow me to Sub-Commander Cole.
Understood, I'll go to Sub-Commander Cole. Now, I notice these groups of people talking about whatever mission they're going on. Once again, it is a crime to make NPCs that walk slower than your walk cycle, but, or walk slower than your run cycle, but faster than your walk cycle. This isn't even my run cycle, it's slower than my walk cycle. You are an annoyance. Hey, look. Familiar faces. There we go.
Good to see you again. We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space. There is a space station that controls the jumps in close orbit of the sphere's star.
Go on.
Admiral Tuvok from Starfleet was selected to lead a small team to the station to try to disable it. With him is Dr. Eric Cooper, a scientist who has been studying Dyson and Iconian technology. Something's gone wrong. 2 hours ago, we received a distress signal from Tuvok. Please use the console to download the signal. Afterward, I'd like to hear your opinion of the situation.
Understood, I'll listen to Tuvok's message. I think this is... Tuvok is actually played by the original actor who played him in Star Trek Voyager, if I remember correctly. Notice that you can see my crew over there being debriefed by the logistics officer. Meanwhile, they're being debriefed by their captains. Listen to Tuvok's distress signal.
Joint Command, please respond. This is Tuvok. Sensors have detected a large Voth fleet moving toward the station. They have discovered us, and we have yet to complete our work. Communications with our ship are down. Our last contact with them indicated that they were having technical difficulties and may be forced to retreat to a safer location. I will be unable to stop a Voth advance without assistance.
Close distress signal and speak to Sub-Commander Cole.
The attack on the Voth fleet will commence shortly. Captains, please return to your ships.
Okay, so everybody but my crew and myself are leaving.
Tuvok and Cooper are stranded with an entire Voth fleet bearing down on them. I need you to fly to the station, rescue our team, and finish the mission. Our fleet will engage the Voth to help keep them distracted. But to avoid detection, you'll need to fly roughly 100 kilometers above the surface of the star.
Flying close to the sun will put my ship at risk, but will do what the mission demands. Absolutely not. My ship can't survive that close to the sun. What about using a cloaking device instead of flying near the sun?
The Voth are actively scanning for ships approaching the station. They can detect our cloaked ships, which is another issue we're trying to solve. This is our best option. The star's magnetic field will make it impossible for most sensors to pick up your ship. With luck, your ship will not have to fly close to the star's surface for very long.
Very well. I'll fly the OSS Platinum Constellation over the sun. What's the plan? What's the point of cloaking technology if it doesn't hide you?
Speak with the logistics officer assigned to brief your crew on the situation. With your permission, We can help your engineers set up a temporary modulation for your shield frequencies that should allow your ship to travel that close to the sun safely.
Very good. I'll speak to the logistics officer. Alright.
Greetings. Our engineers are working with your crew now to create a temporary modulation program that will help your shields protect your ship from the heat and radiation you will encounter on your way to the sun station. Your ship should be able to safely make the trip, but it won't be able to remain in orbit of the station.
Where should the OSS Platinum Constellation go after I am on the station?
We will need every available ship to fight the Voth. It would be best if your ship joined the fleet once you are aboard the station. Your goals on the station are to find Admiral Tuvok, assist him to shut down the sphere's jump capabilities, and then retreat before the Voth fleet arrives. Do you have any questions?
If the OSS Platinum Constellation is with the fleet, what's our escape plan?
Admiral Tuvok traveled to the station in a new starship, specifically designed to withstand the conditions there. The Dyson has reported some technical issues, but they should still be in transporter range. It will be standing by to assist you when you've completed your mission.
Understood. I'll return to my ship. Ready to leave when you are, General. Beam to ship. Alright, here we go. I think, if I remember correctly, that there is a dogfight in this mission, but it's not till after you do the ground mission. So they're all fighting near the sun. And we are way closer to the sun. Hopefully no one will recognize us. Captain, we're approaching the surface of the star. The modifications to our shields are holding off the worst of the effects, but they won't keep us safe for long. We're already losing subsystems to the heat and radiation. It can keep us flying for now with emergency backups. More systems are going to offline by the minute. It's only a matter of time before we lose something critical. The OSS Platinum Constellation will hold together. Plot a course for the station, best possible speed. I knew this was a bad idea. Plot a course for the station with the best possible speed. We are a hopeful captain. We will be hopeful. I know I'm a Klingon. I'm part of the Klingon faction, and I'm also, you know what, might as well. Part of the Klingon faction, and I'm also a Orion female, which means I shoot hormones like an acid spray at people, and they just do my bidding because of that. Mostly men. Not all Orions do that, though, according to Tendy. Let's go get these. Then we can inspect the station. Alright. Now let's get closer. Alright, come on. Give me what I want. Hail Admiral Tuvok. Can't establish any communications at the station, General. Initial scans indicate that the nearby solar flares are interfering with our frequencies. It is possible for the OSS Platinum Constellation to repair the nearby solar flare inhibitors. That should allow us to contact the station. Very well, we'll repair the solar flare inhibitors and contact Admiral Tuvok. I just remembered. I'm in Admiral Tuvok's ship for the dogfight later, so I can't use my own ship. Yeah. By the way, flying through these solar flares will damage your ship. We just lost the starboard power coupling. Okay then. That seems bad. Realign. And turning slightly, there we go. Off to this one. Environmental controls are down on deck 10. All personnel have been evacuated. Yeah. If environmental controls are out, then that means that anybody on deck 10 will die very quickly. There we go. Last one. Lighting system just went down, sir. Emergency lighting is online. Okay. Realign the last one. You should now be able to hail Admiral Tuvok.
Your arrival is timely.
Icarus
The
2.0.
bomb is already on the station. I am with Dr. Cooper, but many of the other members of our team have been killed. Any assistance you can render would be useful. I recommend that you speak to your crew before transport. Your vessel will not be able to remain in range for long.
Indeed. Understood, I'll be there soon. Captain, the ship will suffer irreversible damage if we stay this close to the sun. We can retreat, perform critical repairs, and then rejoin the fleet against the Voth. What are your orders, sir? Support the fleet once I leave. Understood, sir. The crew is prepared to battle for the Voth and will continue the fight in your absence. We're prepared for a transport. Be to the station. You have the comm, number 1.
Greetings. I am Admiral
Hi
Tuvok.
there.
The man behind the crates is Dr. Eric Cooper, the Federation Science Council's expert on Dyson technology.
Yes. Hello, I'm Dr. Cooper.
Allow me to brief you on the situation, so we may determine the best plan of action. Main power is offline. I am not sure what caused this disruption, but the event was fortunate. The darkness is a distinct tactical advantage. There are manual overrides in each room. I have temporarily disabled the one between us and the Voth. Unfortunately, the Dyson's captain did not survive the Voth's initial assault.
What can you tell me about the station?
There are 2 generator rooms that control much of the station's operations. The generator room to the south controls the power. The control room to the west, where the Voth are, maintains the station's jump capabilities. It is imperative we reach the west control room and disable it before the Voth jump this sphere back to their space. The release of the Omega particles needed for this reaction would be catastrophic.
How many Voth are between us and the control room?
More than the 2 of us can safely engage. Defeat would be certain. However, if we restore main power, we can use the station's automated defenses to even the odds, if we can avoid being targeted by them ourselves. I understand you have extensive combat experience. Do you have any suggestions?
Should make our way to the generator room. Helm engineered the ship in orbit. Could they help?
I have attempted to hail them, but received no response. The ship's shields and hull plating are designed to withstand the extreme amounts of heat, pressure, and radiation generated by this sphere's star. However, it is a prototype vessel on its first voyage. There were several unexpected system failures. The communications array must be among them.
Of course.
The ship has retreated to a safe location to make repairs. Until they are able to complete them, they will not be able to assist us.
Alright, then our best option is to make our way to the generator room.
We're moving away from the Voth, right?
Yes. So you can see Jan fallen Voth. This Voth was killed by the station's automated defenses. Try to resuscitate ally. The officer cannot be helped. Their wounds were fatal. Okay, we're going this way. Whoa.
Sensors are detecting a Voth battle mech ahead. I recommend we perform a more detailed scan to ensure it is deactivated.
That's probably a good idea. Okay. Alright. Scan this. Whoa. Scanners indicate no signs of life within the mech. Speak with Tuvok.
The pilot of this battlesuit may have been killed in the fighting. However, we do not know what else we will find on this station. We must move forward. The trapped Voth will be attempting to circumvent my modifications. What do you suggest?
Watch my back. If you see the Voth, shoot first. Protect Cooper. He will need your help. Give Cooper a phaser set to stun. Both of you should keep an eye out for the Voth. I'll have him protect Cooper. Alright. Force open the door. Use the force. Got it.
Voth! Oh, sorry. I thought I saw something.
Remain calm, Doctor.
Yes. Calm is good. That is another dead Klingon. I like her jacket, though. Wonder if I have something similar.
The defenses in here can be quite lethal.
Good to know.
It was awful. The sounds, the blood.
Alright, I get it. Alright, next door to open. Okay, almost to the generator room. Here we go. Ready for a fight?
I will stand watch while you and the doctor examine the generator.
You got it. First, let me scan the uranium ore. Oh, I was already there. Come on, there it goes. Uranium. Admiral Tuvok is standing watch. Here we go. Activate emergency power.
If I understand this correctly, we can restore main power activating consoles that match the symbol up here. After the first one is activated, we'll only have 20 seconds to activate the other two. If we don't, the system will defend itself. Also, activating the wrong consoles will trigger the system's defenses. Be careful.
Okay, so we start with the yellow one. Where's the yellow one? That's blue, that's red. Yellow is over here, okay. And we should be able to... Nope, we gotta be on this side. Okay, activate console.
That looks
Blue.
right.
Activate console.
That looks
Red.
right.
I should have just stayed on the outside, that's okay. Activate console, damn it.
That did it.
Here we go.
Final
Congratulations,
console is
Jack.
unlocked.
New crew. So if you complete that without any mistakes, you get a special thingy, a special accolade, which I think is just called first try or something like that. Speaking of which, I leveled up, so let me go down here and level up. I'm just getting all the red things now. Ooh, I got a ground trait too. Let's see, so yeah, we'll do improved weapon criticals. And bridge officer training, combat supply, or drone fabrication. I sit upon the slitted sheet. Upon the slitted sheet I sit. Tongue twisters. I should do them before I do this. Anyway. Okay, so now unlock security and repower the station. Restart station's power. And... what a beautiful view. We're all gonna die. Here they come. Loaded with delicious, as my father would say. My fatherboard, I should say. Alright. The Voth returns. Speak with Tuvok.
This does not bode well.
Why?
By restoring main power, we have released the locks, preventing the Voth from reaching our location. They will already be on the move. We will require Cooper's assistance to subvert the automated defenses for our own use. The Doctor is an expert in the technology found on the sphere. This is well within his capabilities.
I'll talk to Cooper. He's freaking out over here.
What are we going to do? The Voth will be here any second, and I don't think they're in the mood to take prisoners. Please, you have to get me out of here. I'm not like you and Tuvok. I'm much too important to die
Oh,
here.
jeez. Shut up and help or I'll shoot you myself. Just once. I always take the calm down method, but since I'm a Klingon, Shut up and help or I'll shoot you myself.
My help? What could I do? You and Tuvok have done everything so far. I don't even know how to use a phaser. I just want to go back to my lab. I was never meant for field work.
Tuvok said no one knows this technology better than you do. You can do this, Cooper.
Tuvok said that? Well, maybe. I might know the technology, but I don't work well under pressure. I need time and space to think, and I need to be able to do my work without fear of being killed. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Cooper, I believe in you. You can do this.
All right. I'll try. If we're here, and the station's defenses are active, but we're not under attack. But if that's the case, wait. I can do this. Just give me a moment.
Do it. Alright.
I think if I try this...
Dr. Cooper, we require a solution.
I'm working on it. Vulcans.
Yeah, they can be that way.
If I can just try that... Yes, I have it.
Alright.
I've done something. I'm not ready for what's being thrown at me here. Maybe I could activate the beams or something else?
Continue.
Allow me, Doctor. Fascinating. With this exposed, I can manually activate the defenses in the next room. However, there is another possibility.
What is it?
Instead of activating the defenses to assist you, I can reroute the power to attempt to send a message to our stranded ship. It may not help, but we have been out of contact for hours. Your options are activating the defense beams, activating swarmers, or using none of them.
Tell me more about the beams.
I can activate beams of energy that will shoot down in set periods of time. I do not have any further control than that. But you could lure some of the Voth into the beams. The beams are quite deadly, so I would advise keeping your distance. This would be our easiest option against the Voth, but if we are not careful, we could be caught in the beams. Would you prefer I activate the beams?
So beams are easy mode. Tell me about the swarmers.
I can alter the programming of the security swarmers that normally patrol this area. They will attack the Voth, but they also will attack us if there are no other targets. The swarmers will provide a distraction for us, but they could also be a liability. Do you want me to activate the swarmers?
So swarmers are about medium mode. What are our odds if we have no defenses to support us?
Slim enough that I cannot recommend it. However, if you choose to do so, I will support you.
Not recommended to approach the next encounter without Cooper's help or extremely high-quality equipment and consumables. It's our best option. We'll fight the Voth without any support. Hard mode, baby.
You go on ahead.
Okay then. Now the only reason why I'm doing hard mode is because I know I can beat them. It's not all that difficult. Plus I've got high quality equipment, and I think I'm a little over leveled, so... Let's summon my bioengineered Pterodon and my little ship thing. And let's summon these. And let's do this. Boom. Goodbye. There we go.
More Voth inbound. Prepare yourself.
Prepare myself, huh? Alright, let's set these down here. So we have more things that are shooting. Also, let's set this up.
Voth commanders are approaching.
There we go, that's perfect. Perfect placement. So
You
we'll
should
these
move
down.
forward. Be on your guard.
The unstoppable captain. That's right. We win. So yeah, you can get a lot of achievements by doing hard mode for this mission. Now, it's not necessarily recommended, but like I said, it's not nearly as difficult as you might think.
A Voth
That's not
soldier
good.
is activating the battlesuit.
Of course. Excuse me, please stop targeting me. Ow. That was very bad. Let's do that. and it's dead. Okay. Easy enough. All I did was summon 2 grenades before we started. Alright, now we're back to where we started from. Whoa.
That was an explosion of sufficient magnitude to cause a breach. Doctor, what is your status?
I'm fine. The Voth can't get in.
What did you do?
You, may wanna put a shield up around the next door before you open it.
What did you do? Activate shield. Force open door.
It would appear all that is between us and our goal is the vacuum of space.
Oh, good.
My modifications successfully locked the Voth out of this area. However, there was an armed Voth battlesuit in the corridor. The station's automated swarmers attacked, and this is the result.
Try to contact the Dyson again. They can transport us across.
No response. According to my readings, there is no method of direct access. Unless your ship is within range, we are
My
stranded.
crew will be with the fleet. Should we wait for Cooper?
I'm here. Wait.
Doctor, we require a way to access the other areas of the station. Your thoughts?
I have an idea, but you may not like it. Those EV suits over there, they have maneuvering jets that we could use on the outside of the station. I've looked them over, and they should be able to withstand the heat of the sun.
Should.
Well, nothing will withstand that much heat and radiation for long. The suits appear to be designed for use in the shadow of the station. But, technically, they can keep us safe. For a little while.
They will have to suffice. We have no other logical option.
I love that my dinosaur was just kind of there the entire time. Alright, here we go. Retrieve an EV suit. Ah, there she is.
Doctor,
Beautiful.
are you going to prepare your suit?
Me? Of course not. It's far too risky for me to go out there.
Of course.
We will need to convince Cooper to overcome his fear and help us complete our mission.
Of course. So I've already got an EV suit. It's the combat environmental suit. But this one ultimately is like the best EV suit you can have. So, yeah, you can see the difference. But I'll give this suit to one of my crew members. One of my crew members should get a suit. I guess I'll give it to... Who is on my team? Chagrin, Kagan, and you. Alright, I'm gonna give it to Dr. Crusher. Because Dr. Crusher is my favorite doctor. Because I love TNG first. There you go. Alright. So let's switch that. Here we go. Here we go, Doctor.
Do you really need me out there? Internal comms are still active. I could just tell you what you have to do. I really can't stand any more stress. I have no idea why Admiral Tuvok chose me for this project. I'm not trained for field work. If I get home alive, I'm writing a letter to the Federation Science Council. I'll file a formal complaint.
Of course you will. Do you want to be alone when the Voth return?
The Voth? I thought you defeated them all. They're not going to come back, are they? I can't be alone if they come back. They'll kill me. They'll rip me apart.
Then come with us if you want to live. Reference to Terminator.
Okay, I'll do it. I can't fight the Voth alone.
Good, let's get moving.
Click here to...
Alright, activate your EV suit. I already did that. Thank you, though. I appreciate the concern. And now Cooper has his EV suit on. There we go. And now we can go out into space. Hazardous environment have automatically activated an EV suit for protection. Now, this is literally in space, so I have very little control.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
yourself, Doctor. Conserve your oxygen.
Come on. Literally forward movement can cause so many issues. Explosion investigator. So many accolades. Okay.
There is a large piece of debris blocking the station's entrance.
Alright, scan debris.
There is a large amount of debris blocking the entrance. It will be impossible for us to move it without assistance. I can scan the area for anything that may be of use.
Good idea.
There are two objects of interest. The first is the remains of a Voth battlesuit. There is a mortar payload within it that we can place onto the debris. The second is the remains of a swarmer, specifically a miniaturized communications device. We could use it to detonate the mortar remotely.
You get the communicator, I'll get the payload. Okay. So I gotta go over there to get the payload, the bomb, and once again you gotta stay within the shadow of the station. So you wanna be over the beams, because otherwise you start to burn up. Burning up is not fun. Trust me, I've tried it once. Alright, here we go. No. Okay, recover charges. Quiet, you. Alright, so we have the charges now. Okay, they've got the remote detonation. I've got the charges. Oh yeah, see, Tuvok's coming from the other side of the place. Okay, alright, stop. Set the charge.
I suggest flying a safe distance before activating the charge.
Probably a good idea. So I like to get into the tunnel before I set off the charges, even though I didn't have to go that far. There we go. What if I was just going in immediately? Alright. Here we go.
The door is sealed. Any ideas, Doctor?
There should be a manual release for the locks above us.
Okay then.
I will establish a shield.
Okay, he's setting up a shield around the door, so that way, you know, explosive decompression doesn't happen. Meanwhile, I am manually disabling the lock. Which wouldn't be that bad, except for the fact that moving in space like this is pretty friggin' difficult. I mean, look at this. I literally drift away if I don't do things properly. Alright. Down we go. And up. There we go. You literally gotta do the reverse of what you were doing before in order to stop.
Dr. Cooper and I will wait for you inside.
Also, apparently I'm leaning too close to my mic because I keep hitting my face against it. Alright, so they are already inside, and I am making my way downtown, walking fast. Yes, I see you, Dr. Cooper.
These suits are fried. I doubt they'll be much use anymore.
Your EV suit does not...
Alright, switch back. There we go. So no more EV suits. And...
Something has closed the doors. Most unsettling.
Indeed.
I think the station's defenses are activating.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Enemy target.
You no match for my defenses, though.
We should move forward before more defenses activate.
Probably a good idea. So, depending on if you're doing a Klingon character or a Federation character will determine which hallway you use. So Federation characters go this way, and they have to fight more automated defenses. Whereas Klingon characters go this way, and they get something a little more fun. Check this out.
Use caution. The Windows shields are malfunctioning in this area. The shadows of those consoles should provide a measure of safety.
Alright, so it warns you, and then it blasts solar radiation. You gotta run to all these consoles, activate the safety measures, wait for it to blast again, and then move to the next one. Thankfully, I honestly think the first and the last one are the hardest to get to, but it's still not that bad. Notice the body that's charred blasted to the wall there.
The shields will hold. Our destination is ahead.
Shadow Hugger. Okay, looks like no more warnings. Alright, here we go. By the way, I knew this mission was going to be longer than 30 minutes. It always is.
We must power down the room's shielding to access the control panels.
Okay. So we deactivate the shielding here, which means that now I can get down to the lower area.
Work while you disable the lower panels.
And I notice these things are blasting. Oh, I can scan the gas from here. Nice. So essentially you're just trying to get to all the panels down there without getting blasted by the energy beams. So you lower the vent, you fuse the wiring, and then you move forward. Oh, I don't need that one. Let's go to this one. Lower the vent, fuse the wiring, and move forward. Lower the vent, fuse the wiring. Easy enough. 2 out of 3, make that 3 out of 3.
Good work. Reactivate the shields and we can complete our mission.
I notice the stairs rise up so you can get out. My dinosaur can't get out though. Reactivate shielding. There we
The
go.
honor of deactivating the station is yours.
Okay, now I get to activate the station. Oh, come on. Activate main control to shut down station.
There we go. The deactivation program is moving nicely.
Doctor, I'm detecting something curious. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate. It appears to be activating.
What? Let me check. Oh, this is not good. The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline. We cannot deactivate the jump protocols without activating the gateway as well.
Is there any way to override the protocols?
None that I can see. If we want to stop the jump, we have to activate that gate.
It seems we have little choice.
Oh boy.
Your thoughts?
Very not good. So basically, in order to stop this thing from producing omega particles and possibly being able to jump to any location in space while also actively destroying warp travel in the area it jumped from and possibly the area it jumped to, we have to activate another gate that that our enemy could potentially use to destroy us. Alright, Dr. Cooper.
As Tuvok said, we have no choice. If we want to stop this sphere from moving, we need to activate the gateway. Our time here is limited. The Voth will return in force. We have to do this now. There is no other option.
The risk is too high. We can't open another gateway. It's time to shut it down. Shut down station jump abilities.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found a better way. I failed you both.
Do not dwell on this. If there was another option, we would have found it. One moment. We are being hailed. Tuvok here.
Chief Engineer Tarkram of the Dyson here, Admiral.
Acknowledged, Chief. Are all of your systems restored?
The opening of the gateway cleared up the ambient distortion disruptions. Do you need transport?
Yes, I want to get off this station now.
We are ready to depart. Chief, do you have a lock?
Oh boy.
Admiral Tuvok, come in!
Dyson, 3 to beam up.
We can't get a lock. You need to get out of the hot zone. Move!
Okay. Now we have to run for it. And by run, I mean casually walk. Because if you actually run, your companions don't follow you as closely.
We're going to die! We're going to die!
Calm down, Doctor. At least this room isn't activated again. I honestly thought it would be. Which means that I haven't played the Klingon side in a very long time. Alright, looks like Dr. Cooper got stuck on something. Doesn't really matter, but... annoying.
We have a lock on you, sir. Just give the
Beam
word.
us up. Alright, all that's left is the dog fight. And the long loading screen. Alright. Songs will be sung, for it is a good day to die. Prepare for Stovacor by playing selected Klingon TFOs. Earn the Splinter of Borath time crystal, located at the heart of Temporal Disorder Console. Alright. Reference to Star Trek, technically Strange New Worlds and Discovery, but started in Discovery. Alright, so Voth ship's already gone
on
through.
board, sir. I'm Chief Engineer Tarkram. The fleet in your ship are still engaged with the Voth, but several Voth ships are making their way towards the gateway. One of their dreadnoughts has already passed through. As the only available ship, we have orders to stop the other Voth from entering the gateway.
Understood, let's see what this ship can do. Gosh, it's a mess.
Engage your ship's special functions by clicking here.
Alright, so we got functional stuff we can do. Enhanced photonic shielding. Tactical mode. We want to switch to tactical mode right away. Advanced metaphasic shields. And advanced metaphasic shields. Alright, let's get going. Here we go. Let's put, did you stop? There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's see here. Stabilized proton beam. Right there. There we go. Let's see. We'll do Omega. Where's the third one? How did you get way over there? Oh no, I think these are the approaching new enemies.
Ship is under attack.
So yeah, take down the frigate first. Of course it disappears immediately. So take down the frigate first. So, do that. Do that. Goodbye. Oh no you don't. No repair ships here. Repair ships aren't allowed. So see, I'm gonna take down your shields a little bit. I'm gonna increase my shields a bit. Alright. That didn't seem to do much, but that's okay. Enhanced shield inversion. Enhanced photonic shielding. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that's right. Photonic shielding is the extra shield. You stupid, I hate these drones. They are the worst. Always get rid of the drone as quickly as possible, because it will eliminate you. There we go. And boom. Oh no. You do not get to repair. There we go. That's one thing I like about the Voth ships, is that they do not explode immediately, because there's always a repair ship nearby.
There are no more Voth in the vicinity, but one dreadnought did go through the gateway. If my readings are correct, it is passing into another Dyson sphere. This one deeper in the Delta Quadrant.
Really?
If the Voth are allowed to enter another sphere, they will try to claim it, as they have fought to claim this one.
Enter the gateway. Let's do it.
Navigational readings indicate we are in the Delta Quadrant. However, we are inside a Dyson sphere, and there are no known structures of this type in this region. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold. That ship disappeared on a survey of the Jenolan Dyson sphere at the precise instant the Iconian Gateway network was reset to save New Romulus.
I see. The Jenolan Dyson sphere.
This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Jenolan in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Jenolan 75 years later. However, it now appears that the Jenolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location with the Gold inside.
Interesting. What's the status of the Gold?
I am detecting disabled systems on the Gold, but there is no weapons damage. Also, sensors indicate that the Voth Dreadnought has its weapons armed, but has not fired. What do you suggest?
Hail the USS Gold, find out what they know. Alright, let's get close to the Gold. We're going for the Gold. The Olympics have been fun this year. Okay, I did all of that to scan this gas. There we go, gas has been scanned. Now let's talk with the Gold. Hail, Gold.
I don't want any trouble. I'm on a mission of exploration. Let me tell you how we got here, and maybe that will convince you. We were on a routine survey in the Jenolan Dyson sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. The energy readings were off the scale. Then a flash, and
You don't have to convince me of anything. We're
my
on the same
navigator
side.
claims we're in the Delta Quadrant. If that's right, this entire Dyson sphere somehow moved itself more than 50,000 light years from its previous position. Since then, we've been stuck. I would have taken Voyager's path back home if we could get out of the sphere. The doors were locked tight, and the gateway powered down as soon as we arrived.
The sphere did move, but we can help you return home.
Glad to have the help. Supplies are running low. But what was that ship that just passed us? Shares some signs of Voth tech, but our databanks don't have anything like that.
Explain everything that has happened with the Voth and the Solanae Dyson sphere.
Another Dyson sphere? It's taken us 40 years to study this one, and we're not even close to understanding it. And if that ship was Voth, it would explain why they ignored our hails. They came in with their weapons armed and then simply stopped. Didn't see us as a threat. The ship set course for the sealed door and is just sitting there. They're ignoring us. I promised my crew we'd get home. If you could send over a team with some spare components, I can get this ship ready to travel.
We'll transport over a few of our engineers to help. Alright, so we send over our engineers. There we go.
I have extensive experience with the Voth. While they are arrogant, It is not like them to completely ignore a potential threat. It may be that they sense a greater danger. I suggest we approach and attempt to hail them. Voyager found that some Voth were open to negotiation. We should make every attempt to find a peaceful solution.
On a course for the Voth ship. Off goes the gold. Love how it looks like a pleasure cruise yacht or something. Kind of. Alright, I never go out of my way to get these ones, so I'm gonna do that. Because, you know, we want this video to be an hour long, not 30 minutes like the other videos. There we go. Now let's talk with the Voth. Isn't it so disorienting having the ground that way? Oh, and they immediately trapped us. Okay, here we go. Now to see the real threat.
The Voth are moving towards the door.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait, Doctor. Shields are down and we...
You're not...
So how long do you think Dr. Cooper has been secretly a spy for Species 8472?
perish.
Remember, he was with us when we were
The
in...
Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian
Undine
ship is still
space.
disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
Yeah. These creatures have ships that literally destroy entire planets. I just blew open the door.
I am unharmed, but we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us.
Yep.
We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Alright, we will do that.
Finally, a worthy adversary for my new ship.
Sure. We could use some reinforcements. No offense. Am I in tactical mode? I don't know if I'm in tactical mode or not. Let's do this. Do that. Why am I not moving? Okay. Whatever's holding me in place needs to stop. Okay, finally.
Tuvok! Frustrated! You are so...
Okay, here we go. There it is. Now take down this last one. Hold still. Damn it. As soon as I say hold still, it literally teleports out of my grip. Go, do that. Activate our extra photonic shields. Come on, go down. I don't have time to mess with you.
More ships on approach. This vessel cannot defeat them alone.
This ship can take it.
I have experience with the Undine. You do not. They are extremely dangerous.
Yes, they are. And here they come.
The Lisette is here to provide
Hey,
the
the
assistance
Lisette.
you require.
Okay. Oh. Goddamn didn't even realize I was getting damaged until I was already dead. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, get me close to one. There we go. Go, let's get this going. Like that. Like that. Omega. Man, it feels like I'm not moving right now. Why is that? There we go. Now I'm moving. Going to tactical mode like it should have been from before. I can do that. Alright. That'll group them all together, which would be nice. Oh. Nearly died. I saw it before it happened. That. Do that. Okay. Taking a lot of damage. It's these things. These things are what make fighting the Indians so difficult. Just look at that. It's draining me. It's got these things which literally make you, if you fly into them, it causes major issues. Just everything about it is terrible. There we go. Let's do that. Okay.
Three battleships? That may be a problem.
We hold here. None of the Undine get through.
I missed my ship. Alright, here we go.
Looks like you could use a hand.
Oh, welcome to the battle, Enterprise. Yes, we definitely could use a hand. Oh jeez, they opened another portal thingy. Stop draining me! Alright, we need to kill... Why aren't you dead yet? No. Okay, we'll do that, we'll do that. Once again, it feels like I'm not moving. Activate the Omega, this is the one. Attack pattern Tuvok 1. Okay then. Dyson and Omega. I hope so.
It is not over yet. 2 Undine dreadnoughts
Oh
are
good.
approaching.
The dreadnoughts. Here we go. Let's do it. Okay. We're focusing our attention on this dreadnought. I don't know why I did that. I can't go anywhere right now. Okay, do that. 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 Let's do that. Start getting some stronger firepower going here. Notice how I seem to do absolutely nothing to them. I'm gonna do this. That'll help out a bit. Let's activate that and that. Yeah, look at this. I've been shooting this guy for so long, and it seems to have done no damage. Okay, activate that. So that's the one thing that I'm always really confused about is how can there be a ship that could do something like this where I can fire on them constantly and make no dent, make little to no dent in their shielding. And it vanished. No. Oh, this one's actually hurt. See, look. And I got defeated. Okay. So because all of the other ships decided to focus on that ship, they actually started doing damage and were doing a really good job. Whereas I was focused on the other ship and was barely doing anything. So that's one of the things that I hate about this, that you don't know which ship you should be targeting until suddenly you realize that the other ship has a lot less damage to it. And then you're like, oh, I guess I should be targeting this ship. Okay, there we go. Do that, we do this. We're gonna do this. So slow me down, right directly in front of my enemy. Like an idiot. Come on! Oh jeez, they actually gained some health. I noticed that. Just a little tick, but I noticed it. Okay, back to tactical mode. Which allows me to do this, I think. Alright you guys, we focused on the one enemy now, please. Can we take it out, please? Stop moving. Just focus all fire on this guy. Shoot it. Shoot it from this angle, no other angle. Stop trying to turn away. Okay. We do this. Oh boy, here we go. That was a lot of damage. Okay, let's do this. We'll do that, and that. And that. Focus all of our fire right on the front flank. Because that's what's broken. You also shouldn't be sitting around like I'm doing right now. But hey, we got the friggin' job done. Next. Same for you. We just sit right in front of you and just blast you as much as we can. Do that and that. And of course it vanished. Where is it? I assume it's still directly in front of me, but I can't see it. There we go. Finally showed its face again. I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing. Yeah, it pushed me back somehow. I swear, this dogfight would be so much easier, so much faster, so much better if I could use my own friggin' ship. But no, you had to give me hard mode.
You only delay the inevitable.
Yeah, keep talking.
Good to see you. We would have arrived sooner, but there was a Voth fleet in the way.
Of course.
Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take over. We'll set up a command center for further operations. I'm sure Command will contact you when your presence is needed.
Are we supposed to be allies? What gives you the authority to take control?
Neither the Republic nor the Klingon Empire has any authority in this sphere. This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Janolan, a Starfleet vessel. It was mapped by the USS Enterprise D, a Starfleet vessel. Since then, it has been studied and claimed by the United Federation of Planets. We will be the ones who determine what happens here. No one else.
What gives the Federation authority to claim something they didn't create?
We've worked with the Alliance in the Solanae sphere because that was the best option. But this sphere, no matter its location, has been under Federation control for 4 decades. If you want to study the sphere, we can open negotiations. But the current state of war makes that a less than optimal option. Until then, I will defend the Federation's claim if I must.
We must work together to fight the Undine.
Fighting over this sphere is not an option. It would divide our strength. Precisely what would benefit the Undine. The Voth chose to fight instead of cooperate. They were destroyed. We can choose not to be enemies. It's time we did so.
Well, Sean?
This matter is far from settled. We cannot simply put aside territorial claims because someone else wants what we have. However, I will consult with Sub-Commander Cole and Starfleet Command and discuss the situation.
Very well. And you, Captain Zorok?
The Romulan Republic will continue to take responsibility for areas within our jurisdiction, but I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint action. However, I will not be put in a position where I must choose between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We have agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Very well.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind. An affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts. And the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
Let's look forward. What now?
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solanae sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
Port Sub-Commander Cole. Alright. Here comes the
The
argument.
sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Very
Then
true.
perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
Not a good idea.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarrah is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
Yep, not gonna solve anything by having a bunch of captains just arguing in the middle of a place. Alright, Gideon, I know that episode went long, but like I said, a lot of these episodes will do that. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!